Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William and Andrew here at Allegory Gallery, and we are at Star Cottage Studio. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a great Monday. It has been I know, is it Monday? I'm right, aren't I? It's Monday. We hope you've been having a great day. We got stuff laying all around.
Yeah, we do.
We are like moving everything. It's like I feel like things are getting organized, but some other things, it's like we just threw them in the air, and wherever they land, it's kind of how it feels a little bit. He says, "I don't know what you're talking about."
In fact, I would say everything's super organized.
Super organized.
Plus, I can't find anything yet.
I don't know if it's super organized yet, but we're getting there. The things that have been organized are super organized. I'll say that for sure. Suzanne is here. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, Susie. Thank you for joining us. If you're out there in YouTube world or Facebook landia, say hi. Let us know you're out there. Let us know you're watching. Lots of fun stuff going on. Our friend Danielle Wicks right now. She's live right now. So some of our people may be over there watching her because she is using some of our components. What?
Thank you.
Thank you, Danielle. Using some of our AG fine pewter components in her seed beading work.
The loomed project.
Yeah, she's making a loomed project, and she's using some of our seed bead bars. And it looks really good. So maybe not now, but maybe catch a replay. If you look up Danielle Wicks Jewelry, follow her page, let her know that the AG Bead Fam is out there following her, say hi, and then check out the live she's doing. Like I said, some of our people may already be over there watching. And because we've got 5 people watching right now, so she got to it a little earlier than we did.
That's all right.
That's fine. But we appreciate her doing that and showing off our things. We don't do a lot of looming at all.
Because I don't know how.
Yeah, so it's great to see somebody using those who knows what they're doing and how to use them. If you are watching us from watching her, thank you so much. You may have jumped over here. You may be watching a replay. We really appreciate that. And hopefully you'll find some wonderful things in our online store at allegorygallery.com. You should know today is the very last day of the flash check glass sale in our online store. So at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time tonight, the check glass sale ends. So you can use discount code CZECH, CZECH, to save 20% on all of the check glass in our online store through tonight only, 11:59 p.m. Once it hits midnight tonight, no more sale. Norma is here, says, hi, William and Andrew, trying to watch while making dinner. What are you making, Norma?
I'm so hungry.
I am so hungry, too. We don't know what we're making yet.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a conglomerate of things.
It'll be delightful.
It was delightful to begin with, every piece of it. So whatever you make with it has to continue to be delightful, right? Suzanne says, I just finished that trio of magical books I mentioned. Very good. You went through those fast. That was fast. That's good. That's one of those books I had seen in, I don't think I have it, but I had seen it in the bookstore and I almost grabbed it, but I think it was the second one. So I'm kind of glad I didn't grab it because I didn't realize that it was the second book. Suzanne says, we have fish, vegetables, and mashed potatoes. That sounds good. We're going to have some kind of fake meatloaf leftovers.
Wait, what book is it?
I can't remember the book now. Suzanne, what were the names of the books? We're going to have some fake meat leftovers, some mashed potato leftovers. I don't know what else there is. But it's going to be good. We're going to have a good meal once we get there. But we have a long road ahead of us. No. Make it sound like it does take a few hours for us to get through these lives, right? Y'all know.
My stomach's already growling.
I know. My stomach is growling too. But we started off our day with eggs and toast. Today I made some fried eggs and had some toast. it's weird making toast because we don't have a toaster oven that's not a craft toaster oven. So we make
Don't worry
toast
about
in
it.
the big oven, which, yeah, it seems weird to put. We made 3 little pieces of toast in the big oven, but probably not the most economical way to make toast. But that's what we do. That's what we do. Hello, Susan. Thank you so much for joining us. Worked on a lot of packages today. Some of you mentioned that you are leaving for the winter or need something by a certain time, so I'm doing my best. And Andrew even helped.
I helped.
Andrew
This
packed.
shake and bacon, I helped.
Andrew packed a package or 2.
Oh my! I did like the best job. I think. I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure he did the best job ever. So
oh my gosh, I even put insulation in one of them.
I know. So
I
y'all
put like a cold
do
beverage.
not expect this to happen all the time, unless you want Andrew to. Maybe we'll get Andrew to ship your stuff all the time. He's doing such a good job.
Maybe.
Suzanne
Maybe
says
some of the weird stuff will help because I think that throws you. You're like, oh my gosh, this cup.
I
And
know.
then I'm like, oh my gosh, this cup. Let's Tetris
do
this.
Okay, wait. Suzanne is saying you do need to listen to them in order. By Freya Maskey, A Marvelous Light is the first.
Oh, I listened to those.
Did you?
Uh-huh. Man on Man.
Man on Man.
And Woman on Woman.
Woman on Woman. Norma says heating up a frozen Amy's cheese enchilada dinner and making a tomato, red onion, and avocado salad to go with it. I do like those cheese enchilada things. Aldi has some bean burritos that I sometimes get as like, they're not really great, but they hit the spot sometimes. Just put them in the microwave. Susie Wyatt is here. Hello, Susie. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Suzanne says it's going to be great to have Andrew's artwork. We have...
I was like, wait, what am I doing?
What are you doing?
I got nervous for a second. I do have a deadline coming up that's next week.
Oh, boy.
Welcome to the world.
We will be shipping out, if you've been waiting for some of Andrew's, the 6x6, the 24 minis. I brought those home finally from the store. I forgot them at the store last week. So I'll be working on shipping those out this week or next week. And, oh, y'all, the holiday stuff Andrew's creating, super cute. Super cute.
Some of y'all on Patreon have gotten a sneak peek.
If you're on the Patreon, you got a sneak peek. See that? Usually Patreon, the way I know he posts is it comes up as a notification that we've created a new card for you to send out on social media. But I didn't see that today, so I didn't know y'all got a sneak peek.
Maybe it was last night.
So they're super cute. If you're on the Patreon, check that out. But he has been working hard on all different kinds of holiday things. For the holiday debut on the 1st.
We're going to have all kinds of stuff.
November 1st.
Check glass. We're going to have kits. We're going to have charms. We're going to have pendants. We're
working on some enamel stuff.
Don't mention the enamel just yet in case
it doesn't work.
That's the least complete.
That's the least complete. Yes.
Least complete.
But we started the prep on some of that. I started that today, and Ren continued helping.
The prep when Menace was here.
Yeah.
That was gonna be Halloween.
That was gonna be Halloween. So
next year they're gonna have some enamel
Halloween. We'll see. Hey, Diane. Diane joined in. Diane was watching Danielle over there. Diane's actually the one, she shared it, and I saw that you tagged me in it, so I could see that it was happening. I lost track of time, so thank you for doing that. Let's see here. No, he already painted it, but there's no hurry. I'll just be glad to get it, says Suzanne.
Oh, good. I found some clay that I'm going to take home.
Suzanne says cheese enchiladas, yum, right?
I want some cheese enchiladas now.
Susan says we went out to breakfast today and brought home some spinach and ricotta croissants for dinner.
That
nice.
Great.
Yeah, it does.
I'm coming over. I'll be right there.
Susan says today I did the most important thing I'll do this year. I voted. Good job. Good job.
The most important thing you've done all year?
It
What's the most
is
important
important
thing
to
I've
vote.
done? I mean, that's important, but I'm hoping that it won't be.
I know, right?
That it'll be a landslide.
We're hoping for the landslide.
So I can
Hello,
play
Beth.
Stevie Nicks.
Thank you for joining us, Beth, our neighbor.
It's not an appropriate song for that, but I still will play it.
Suzanne says, how gentle does one have to be with enamel in general? Curious.
What do you mean? Like wearing it?
Wearing it, unless you're like whipping your hair all around near concrete.
It's pretty sturdy. I mean, so here's the thing. Enamel is a fickle thing, and you can do everything the same way, the right way, every time the way, and you'll always have at least one that gets busted. I don't know what it is. There's like a rule of sacrifice. I don't know. But every time I make a series of work, there's always at least one that does not work out.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. But for sturdiness, I think it's pretty sturdy.
It is.
I mean, I've
glass is pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're like really like whipping it around or.
I mean, I've tried. I made a piece where I purposely hammered it, and I actually had to hammer it pretty hard to get it to actually crack. But then there's other times when I've looked at things funny, and then it just.
Yeah, if you drop it on the driveway on cement, it might crack depending on how it hits. It's kind of like your phone, right? The glass on your phone. If it hits on the corner, not so good. If it just falls, it's usually pretty okay.
Yeah, it just depends.
Yeah. But in general, wearing it in normal use, it should be fine. And even if you're layering it with other things, I don't like to layer too much. You don't want to scratch it up in case you have anything that's heavy. But if you're just wearing it as normal, you should get years and years and years and years, decades of wear out of it.
You mean forever?
Forever, right? Diane says, I was so excited to see your things. I didn't know if you knew she was doing that or not.
I vaguely knew.
Yeah, we vaguely knew. We sent the stuff to her, and we vaguely knew, but I didn't know the exact date. But I'm glad.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, good spotting that.
I always like to see that.
We share their stuff too. Like, we love to know when people are doing things because we want you all to see our friends.
And if you see people speaking kindly of us and stuff, let us know. If they're using our things, let us know, because we don't always know.
No, we don't always know. Some people buy stuff and they use it on their
or they have somebody else buy it for them and we don't know.
Don't know who it is, or they do an unboxing of stuff and we don't know.
So, now, if it's somebody who's going to say SHIT,
someone's talking nasty, just let them.
Don't tell me that.
We don't need to know. But but if they're saying nice things and they're using our products, we would love to see it. We're going to share it all over. I just shared her on our stories already. So in our timeline. So hopefully people can catch her too.
I like her.
Go join her jewelry page.
She's very nice.
She's very nice.
And she's super creative and very talented.
Yeah. Dale is here, says, good evening at home after a 12-hour sleep. Worked until 4 a.m. this morning. Wow. Well, thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
If you're up, I'm usually up.
Suzanne says, yeah, wearing it. So wearing it
should be fine.
You should be, yeah. Unless like it takes a tumble for some reason.
If you're going to go to the, what they call
the roller derby or the mosh pit.
What they doing with they fighting with them knuckles. I was like, I don't need to get hit.
You gonna get an elbow somewhere? Maybe take it off.
Then we would go in there and they start punching.
Yeah.
I said, nah, I'll skip that. I don't need to get punched in the head. I actively try to avoid that.
Right.
You wouldn't know how I run my mouth, but it's true.
Yeah. Susan says, given the gravity of the current situation is the most important event. I never take these things lightly. I know. We're on a good vibe. We're gonna go landslide the right way. Dale says, watched Wicker Man this weekend. Great plot twists.
We watched a movie last night.
Yeah, we did.
So here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Tell him, man.
Ren is not going to be here forever.
No.
So we're trying to pick shows that are not week to week because we don't want to like
start something they don't have a subscription to.
So, because then that's not fun.
No.
So we've been watching. And see, here's our problem. We got caught up in these ones that are week to week. So Matlock
didn't realize it was week to week until we got to the end of season or episode like 2. We're like, where's the other one?
More, please.
Matlock is good though.
I like that. That one there's like stuff going on, but it's not like super stressful. Some of these shows stress me out. Like I was like, why am I watching this? This is making me stress. And then we watched Agatha. That one is week to week.
Yes. And yeah, so last night we watched Salem's Lot. The new movie, not the 70s movie.
The new one.
The new one that came out this year. I honestly, because I don't recognize actors that well, I honestly thought that we were watching a movie from the 90s with how well the costuming, like it's set before that, but it felt like the vibe was like it was originally like a 90s movie. Like just the way the color was. Yeah, just the way the color was and the way that it was almost like a vintage. Yeah, like you could tell, like it felt like you could tell this was like recorded a while ago. And then when we got to the end, I was like, what year was it? And they're like, it was this year. So I was like, wow. They really did a good job on it. It feels like you're watching an old movie with a timeline that's even older.
But some of the special effects are more.
Huh?
Like some of the special effects are more.
Yeah, I didn't think they used too many special effects in this one though.
Like
I felt like,
huh?
Yeah, like
there's a couple things that are a little bit.
Yeah, but I thought they really, like it seemed like there wasn't like crazy special, like you could have crazy special effects if you really wanted to in that.
I hope they don't.
Yeah, but they kept it to a minimum and it was really good. Susan says we watched The Wicker Man as well, but the original version with Christopher Lee, surprisingly, it was excellent.
Good.
That's good.
We sometimes when the CGI is too much, it's
boring.
I glaze over.
Yeah.
Like it's like it does.
Like I mean, it's great that animators are doing all that and the special effects team can do that, but it pulls you out of reality sometimes.
It's I don't know what it is, but there are some of the Hobbit movies. Like I was like I just spent 3 hours watching that and I don't remember anything. Like they're in like a barrel going down a river and that's it for 3 hours.
That was a long movie.
No, but there's 3 of them. I was like, the book is like 100 pages. And like they squeezed some extra out.
Yeah. So what else did we do this weekend?
We did a lot.
We did do a lot.
More organizing.
I was at the store every day, and we had some wonderful people come in. It was a pretty busy weekend at the store for our store now. Busy in that people were actually coming in to take some classes, and
that's always nice when that happens.
Yes, the one day I think we had 3 or 4 different groups of people come in for classes, which was really nice. My mom started the day out with our nephew, and they came up and they were delivering some pizzas and subs that we got as a fundraiser for our nephew. And then he decided that he wanted to make something. So we sat down and made something together.
Okay.
And he got some gifts as well for some other people.
Okay. You know what? I heard some talk about how your local bead store, Suzanne, did, and they blew that business out the water this weekend.
Oh, with Taylor Swift.
I was like, wow.
Yeah. They sound like they had a great time. Suzanne just said our little bead store was packed because of Taylor Swift's performance. Yeah, we saw that. That was awesome. Yeah. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Anne.
I have nothing bad to say about Georgia.
No, yeah.
And I hope she keeps going and going and going.
Anne says the new season of Somebody Somewhere has started on Max. They're dropping one every Sunday. I don't think I've ever seen that.
What is that one?
Somebody Somewhere?
We'll wait till it's done.
Right.
I'm getting to where, like, if I can't binge it, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right?
Or
it's
if
like,
it has commercials. I'm not interested in commercials.
I see enough commercials everywhere.
I've seen some wild commercials. I was like, oh my gosh, they can just say whatever they want in a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
You make up whatever lie you want and you can just say it.
Right.
I said, let's make a commercial. I'll make a commercial.
Susan says, I felt that way about the Peter Jackson Hobbit films. They could have been one movie.
Correct. I mean, I know some people, they just love that world and they want as much as they can get out of it. And I feel ya.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm just like, it's almost like too much of a good thing. Like, then it's like if you get, like...
Well, if you're not really... if you're that far into it, you would love sitting through that. But if you're just, like, on the fence... or you're just like, like kind of into it, it pushes you over into the other side of things.
Like, I like Lord of the Rings, but then they had more, I don't know. And when they bust up some of the movies into two parts. And I was like,
that
the
makes
book
you crazy.
is short.
Right.
Why
they did that with the
everything now.
Hunger Games, wasn't that broken up?
I know, and I was like, what?
Like,
they just
did
the slow motion of her face a lot more.
Suzanne says, I want to see the new Gladiator 2.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Teresa joined us on YouTube over there. Thank you so much. Please do share this video. We've got only like 10 people watching today, it says. Like I said, I know a lot of people may be over on Danielle's page, watching her do the loom stuff with our components. So thank you all so much if you're out there, and thank you for watching the replay. If you've come back over here later to watch the replay, we appreciate it.
You like everybody. You like most people.
Right. Susan says, and the 2 or more movies are released several years apart.
I can't remember what happened. So
yeah.
Then what's the point?
Yep. If you release it more than like a year apart, I'm going to forget. And I mean, I forget anyway, but I'm really going to forget.
Yeah, they're talking about this one movie that's coming out. I can't remember what it is, but they're breaking it into 2 movies. And I was like, I kind of feel like that's like they're making a movie about something that there's like one line in one of the Tolkien books. There's like a line as the Hunt for Gollum. They're going to turn that into 2 movies.
2 movies.
And I was like, there was literally one sentence.
Yep.
And somehow that's
imagine this whole thing into 2 probably 3-hour-long movies.
I know. And that's fine, but I don't know.
Yeah, there are some things, I get it, because there are some things I would love people to go more into the world of this or the world of that, right? And if you're really, really into it, I mean, it can also be a big disappointment if it is not true to like that kind of world building.
And, I'm just being nitpicky.
But it doesn't, I mean...
Because there's some, I'm sure they won Oscars for it, so it must have been good.
Right.
I didn't see that, like, why that, but,
Yeah.
Whatever they want to do, go on ahead.
Yeah. We always got the choice to watch it or not, right? Always got.
You know what? Sports is on all these channels. They got a whole thing, but I don't really have any interest in it. So.
No. They got many sports channels, but we don't watch any of those.
So who am I to say?
Right. Just tune out what you don't. Tune it out like it doesn't exist. That's right.
Want 80-hour Lord of the Rings? Go on ahead, treat yourself.
Right. Or
watch the recap.
Or watch sports 24/7.
Go on ahead.
Go right ahead.
Do you.
You do you. We'll do us and you do you, right? So what else has everyone been up to? Anyone else have any adventures this weekend? Anybody else do anything? Anybody else hear from Sandra? I don't know if Sandra's watching. We've been waiting to hear how the show went. She had her first ever show on Saturday, so hopefully it went well. I saw the live. She did a live from before the show. I'm hoping she was so busy during the show she didn't get to do another live. So we're sending out good energy. Hopefully she did well, and hopefully we'll hear from her.
I haven't seen her very much online.
No, she commented on one of my posts today, though, so I think she's coming back around.
Well,
hopefully.
She made it.
Um,
She got through.
Suzanne says, no, I just saw the live too. And Susan says, we never watch the sports channels. I wish we didn't have to pay for them, right? Like, take that out of my plan.
You know, I wish it could be customized.
Yeah, that was
the whole time of when the streaming started. You could customize things, and I liked it.
Yeah, and the whole dream of being every network streaming on their own is you could pick and choose what you want. But when they charge you $15 a month,
now that's getting merged and all kinds of stuff.
And things are merging and switching, and you got to keep up with your subscriptions, and it's like
almost as much as cable used to be.
Right. It's pretty much the same at that point.
It was like $7.
And you don't get the local networks anymore, and you don't get the extras. So it's like, was this really the best that we could do?
No.
Anne says, I hope Sandra was so busy that she's exhausted. I know. I'm hoping. I haven't heard from her other than a few comments here and there on Facebook. So hopefully she's doing great and recovering from her show.
Yeah, we always want the best for our...
Yes. We want you all to do great. Always want you to do great. Sending out all that good energy for you all to do great. Also waiting to hear from our friends Sonia and Matt up in Erie how their glow party went.
We didn't get to go.
We were going to try and make it up there, but between having company and just everything that we've got going on, we couldn't make it up. But
not this time.
They closed their store for the day to get ready for that party, and it sounds like they had a great party. So
maybe next year.
Maybe next year we'll be able to attend.
I'll bring some enamel pendants that are done for that finally.
Right. Anne says, I try to cancel one streaming channel when I add another. Otherwise, it's too much.
And I can't watch it all.
No, but the thing is like you subscribe to one. We do this pretty often where we subscribe for like 1 month and then binge watch a show and then unsubscribe.
Well, if we remember.
They usually catch us sometimes for another month. But we try to remember, because usually we're tuning into a particular channel for like one specific show.
Yeah, like Paramount Plus, I was like, they're canceling all the Star Trek shows, so I was like, so what am I going to watch?
What am I going to watch on here? Right. Hey, Cheryl, good to see you here.
Which one?
Cheryl Prunzinski.
Oh,
I may be totally messing that up, but Prunzinski, in my head, that's what your last name sounds like. Hopefully that's right. Susan said, there are shows I'd like to watch, but 1, I don't want to watch TV constantly, and 2, it's too complicated and confusing to try to get everything. It's true. It's true. Oh, I was correct on your name. Good, because that's in my head. How every time I pack an order or write your name, and I have learned that spelling. I don't have to look anymore, but that's how I say it in my head. Because, I have an internal monologue, unlike some people, I guess. Vanessa says, hi, everyone. Where did the weekend go? I know.
It flew by.
It's gone. It's gone. And
I haven't been sleeping very much, which is not excellent.
No.
But I've been making lots and lots and lots of creatures.
He's got lots of different polymer clay creatures coming up for the November 1st release of our holiday episode.
Mm-hmm. It may have to be a 2-parter.
It may be a multi-part. Speaking of multi-part episodes, 3 hours long.
I see here we're talking smack about Peter Jackson.
And we do it all the time. This is part 2 of Loose Gemstones, everybody.
Have you all watched our own lives? I guess that's where it is.
Suzanne says daylight saving time ends next weekend. Yes, it does. So this coming Sunday at 2 a.m. I think they say on Sunday.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Technically is when it happens.
It gets so dark.
I am not a standard time person.
I just want the sun to be up and the dark to be dark, and then we just have that.
Yeah,
all this thing I don't know.
When I leave the store at 6 o'clock and it's dark already, that's sad for me.
Well, because you rushed home and then to go and take
And that was
Barnaby
regular
out.
time. Yeah, I didn't get to take Barnaby out on the one day on Sunday morning because I was running late. Well, I had to, no, it was Saturday, I think, because I had to meet my mom. And so I rushed home to take Barnaby out. And even though it's daylight saving time still, it was 6:30 and it was too dark to let him out on the porch. So now that's going to be an hour before. So it's going to be 5:30
It gets dark.
that it's going to get dark.
We might close early for the season. Who really comes in the last hour?
We'll see how. Yeah, we might be 11 to 5 through the winter. We'll see.
And get less and less.
Right.
We might close for January.
Suzanne says, "I heart my Nosferatu."
Oh,
Oh,
good.
good. Glad you like it.
Well, I got some Krampus. I got a sugar plum.
He did do Krampus. He did sugar plums.
Yeah, if anybody complains, I'm going to throw them all on the floor and step on them.
On Alive.
So
make a big deal about it.
Call myself demonic. I'm going to throw it on the floor and step on it, and then y'all going to see it.
Right.
It's smushed.
What else have you done? Are you telling them what else you've done?
What else did I do? I can't remember.
Stars.
There's Santa's Little Helper.
Santa's Little Helper.
What's that? Whiskey?
Whiskey.
Santa's Little Helper. Elves.
Elves.
I don't know. Just a bunch of stuff.
And the German one that everyone's asking for.
What did it do?
The pickles.
Oh, that one turned out pretty cute.
The pickles.
But I don't want to tell too much because then I still have a little bit more to go. So if I mess it up.
Yeah.
Because I've done that.
I will tell you, y'all, the pickles are, and it's very limited quantity. They are super cute. Because I was making
9 of each, and then I would sell.
We did not sell all the 9 of each of the other ones. So these are limited quantities, and they're all cute. But the pickles, he like outdid himself on the pickles. Susan says, "Oh boy, the holiday starts on Friday."
And then somebody wanted it. I don't know. There are things that I'm not gonna make because it's just too hard to make.
Yeah, we were talking about reindeer.
I don't know.
Then he was like, "That's a lot."
And also, that's not my, that's
not your thing.
Maybe
it's not weird enough.
I'll think about it. Probably unlikely. Maybe
Susie says, "I don't even know what day it is." I bet you're going through a lot down there. Susan says, "I love fall back, no, not so much spring forward." I love getting that extra hour, but I do not like what it does to the rest of the whole timetable.
Just pick one and keep it.
Yeah, it would be easier if they just picked one at this point.
My clock is fine. I'm not a farmer.
Well, my alarm clock will finally be correct again this weekend because it's been in. I keep looking at it. I'm like, okay, that's an hour ahead now from where we are.
I'm not a farmer. I don't need the extra.
I know, right?
Right time. You know what? Then you go and get up earlier. You set your alarm
earlier. That's all.
Why does the rest of everybody else have to go and change? Because 1922, they decided they're going to change the universe.
Suzanne's asking, are they ornaments? Yes.
Yeah, they're all ornaments.
Suzanne asks, snowmen? Maybe not.
Not today.
Not today. Not yet. And I don't even know what he's planning for the enamel that I was preparing today.
Yeah, y'all started on
that. So we're working on that. That's going to be November 1st. We're going to start the release of the holiday stuff at least. As Andrew said, we're going to have some check glass. We're going to have some charms. We're going to have some ornaments. We might have some enamel. Who knows? Who knows what all we're going to have? We have an idea, but we'll see what actually, all of our stuff is handmade. Generally, I mean, we don't hand make the check glass, for example, kits too. But we have always big plans for things, but that doesn't mean everything always comes out, right? Sometimes the polymer clay doesn't cooperate, or sometimes the painting doesn't go well, or sometimes the kiln gods are not on our side for the enameling. So we have a lot of things planned, and so we'll see what we actually end up getting. Susan says, I really don't like the extra hours during the height of summer humidity hell. I do because, see, I like it because most of the time we're at work during the day. And so when we get home in the evenings to do any kind of outdoor work, we need those extra hours. So for us, it helps, especially when we do our lives until late at night. And then we get home and it's like, what? There's still some light out. We can still do something. That's what I like about it. Plus, there's just something about going home from work in the dark and going home or going to work in the morning in the dark as well, which is what it feels like is happening for me during standard time. So you like get up in the morning, it's dark. You come home in the night, it's dark. It feels like you're always in the dark. And whenever it's not dark, you're in the building or in work. But we, of course, here, our humidity's not been too bad. I think we had a fairly decent year this year for the most part. Or maybe I used to hate summer, so I've been trying to adjust my attitude toward it, and maybe I've adjusted it so much that I'm just like, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, so I prefer daylight saving time because it's later into the evening, and I'm an evening person. I would rather have those evening light hours. But alas, we must change and go back, whether I like it or not, just like we go forward, whether some people like it or not, right? Except for those in very specific areas of the country, right? But yeah, so yeah, it's going to happen. I will love getting that extra hour. I love getting that extra hour. It's like a bonus. I feel like it's a bonus every time. But I do not like the dark schedule. Even though I'm a night person, I just don't like that dark schedule all the time. Susan says, I can't adjust my attitude to summer humidity, just yucky. Yeah, luckily, like I said, I don't think it was that humid here this summer. We've had some really humid summers, but I think this one wasn't too bad. And so it was not as hard for me to adjust my attitude a little bit. I kind of enjoyed summer this year a little bit more than I normally do. But yeah, humidity is not fun. Not fun at all. All right, y'all. Let's flip this camera around and let's look at some loose gemstone beads. Let's see here. So this is like Friday's show. If you missed Friday's show, we still have things from Friday, so feel free to check that out. Check out the replay either on Facebook or on YouTube. Oops, forgot to unmirror the camera. It's not mirrored on your end, but it is on mine. Suzanne's heading to dinner. See, just in time to miss the first part. I know. It's what we always do to you. We didn't talk long enough to get you back here yet. I feel like you're leaving to dinner a little bit later than normal, though. Feel like. Maybe I'm wrong. Alrighty. Let's start. So in order to purchase from this video, you send us an email at info@allegorygallery.com. And in that email, either in the subject line's easy, because most email clients, if you don't put a subject line in, they're going to, when you hit send, they're going to say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you mean to send this without a subject? But most email clients will not tell you that you do not have a body of your email. So it's easy, just throw it in the subject line of your email. So you're going to take the lot number like KX, these are all KX lots, KX1, put it in the subject line of an email addressed to info@allegorygallery.com. All that information is also always scrolling across the bottom of your screen here. And hit send. Once we get that email, we take first come, first serve. Today, I do not have my email with me. Forgot my computer at home again. Actually, I wasn't sure we were going to do the live from here at the house, so I didn't even think about it. But
In theory, I can tell you.
But it's all right. These are some of these are really nice, of course. Some of these, like these, are 75 cents each only. So we have some lower price lots today, but these are beautiful carnelian. Don't mistake lower prices for not beautiful stones. But these are all sold individually. There are 5 of them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are 75 cents each. KX1. Beautiful carnelian, and I'll give you kind of a general size on these, about 12.5 millimeters by about 15.5. And these ones are top drilled, everybody. Top drilled. So they are drilled through there. See, there it is. Drilled through there. That one's drilled through there. That one's drilled that way. This one is drilled this way. And this one is drilled that way, across the tops. KX1, 75 cents each only. Five of them available. Beautiful little carnelians. We tried to get you some various price things today. You know.
Yeah, we like to have a mix.
We like to have a good mix. Here's some, looks like beautiful tourmaline. This is rubellite tourmaline, I believe, right? The purple one. Huh? Rubellite in quartz. So this is rubellite tourmaline. That's the red, and it's in a quartz. And the holes go top to bottom, like on this one, and this way, and this way, and this way, and this way. And because these are taken from full strands, the stones will vary. We average out the price. These are $6 each, down from $8 each. 5 of them available. These are really super pretty, I think. I feel like my lights are not lighting today.
I know, it's because it's dark.
I know. That's the other thing with it getting so dark. The cottage gets dark. No sunshine through the windows. So KX2, rubellite tourmaline in quartz, $6 each, 5 of them available. He's making fun of that I shut lights out when I'm home.
I don't like to be in the dark. I feel like
I'm like, if we're not in a room, do we need the light on in that room? No. No.
He makes it sound like I turn every light on. But if I'm in one level of the house, I'll turn the lights on in that level of the house.
That level.
But because I don't like to be all hunting around for the dingle cord.
I go in a room, I turn on the light. I leave the room, I turn off the light.
Yeah, I get it. But you know what? Sometimes when you're there's one beam of light over just where you are. Like when I come home, sometimes the whole house is dark.
That's right.
And so then I have to stumble around and try not to kick a cat in the face. And then it's one of those things where, I know we're on a budget, but maybe we turn on some candles. We can make some candles. We'll put some strategically.
I like a low light house, so.
I don't like it. It makes me tired. Just sleep forever.
Ann says, I like KX2. I've never seen that before. We had some big chunky pieces. I don't know if we still do. Of the specimens of that rubellite tourmaline, and they were super pretty too. This is lemon citrine. No, lemon quartz. Lemon quartz, lemon citrine. Lemon quartz.
He's gonna make his own.
I hope citrine is lemon. Lemon quartz. KX3, $3 each. There are 2 of them available here.
I think I might have more. Do you want more if I find it?
Yeah.
Okay, I found it.
25.5 by 24.5. This one's a little bit smaller, 16 by about 26.5. Andrew says he has more of this, so let's add some more.
Let's see if they're the same thing though. Is this the same? Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah, they're a little bigger, so if you want bigger pieces, got some bigger pieces.
Ooh, nice.
$3 each.
What happened? They got glowed up.
I know. Let's change this to 6.
Yep.
That didn't work very well.
That's because it's gray.
I know.
The color is gray.
It's the only one I've got.
Well, don't complain. That's natural.
That's natural. So is this lemon quartz.
You know, usually when they name it after the fruit, usually it's a synthetic.
Yeah.
In this case, it's a natural.
It's a natural stone. How about that, y'all? KX3, $3 each only. That's some big. Andrew had some big ones in there for $3 each. So
I have fondness for you.
he's generous in his heart.
Correct.
Therese says, I'm the one that sits in a room with candles. I get migraines a lot, so the darkness helps. Yeah, it helps like if I have, Andrew he loves overhead lights. And
I don't love them.
He's like, that's what we've got.
I do stuff where I need light.
And when they're on, I often do get headaches from them.
Well, you know what? They make me black sunglasses.
It makes sense. See how I get treated?
Well, it's true. Okay, you beat in the dark, then.
You beat in the dark.
Do the CDs. I'll check your work after.
Right. Cheryl says, I was just going through my loose AG gemstones from a past sale. I love looking at them, but really need to use them. Yeah, get to using them, Cheryl.
Maybe that's the challenge.
Waiting to get your online
AG
store.
Live challenge.
Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. AG Live Challenge. Issue it, Andrew.
Use a loose gemstone.
So the AG Live Challenge today is to show us something you've designed with some of the loose gemstones you've gotten from us. So hashtag AG Live Challenge when you post on social media. Tag us at Allegory Gallery when you post, because we don't always see hashtags anymore. They kind of killed that idea.
I don't actually get notifications for certain things anymore.
No. Instagram killed hashtags.
It's because people did too many of them.
And they used to sort you used to be able to see all your hashtags that you were tagged in using a certain thing. Now they give you the top 5 in the whole world. I'm like, I don't care. It's good if you want to stay up with the trends, but I want to see my AG Live Challenge peeps out there.
But there are ways of tricking it.
I have not seen ways of tricking it for me.
No, of other people tricking the algorithm.
Yeah.
And so they'll go into certain places and then they have these weird, I don't know.
These are chunks of moonstone, $3 each.
You get a grande size one. And then we decided I had some loose ones, so there you go.
There you go. So these are this is KX4. Blue Moonstone, 24 by about 22. Blue Moonstone, 3 of them left. If you'd like them, grab them. Grab them. Cheryl says, wow, Andrew. LOL. I don't know what that's to, but...
Because I'm nice. He's so nice, everyone.
He's so nice? Is that what you mean? AG Live Challenge. Use those loose gemstones you've gotten from us. Here's some beautiful citrine.
Is it because I tell him to get some sunglasses?
That could be.
Is it going to be like that show where she's like, you know what you did?
You know what you did.
The lady, she confesses all these things.
Yeah, that was on Matlock.
You know what? A guilty conscience is the best confessor. Because I've been like, what'd I do? You need to be more specific because I don't know what the heck you talking about.
He's like, I did do nothing wrong.
Can you do a performance review? Let me understand how you feel about this.
So these are citrine KX5, $4 each, 21.5 by approximately 27.5 faceted beauties. 4 of them available. Cheryl says, I'll make something tonight. Challenge accepted.
There you go.
Norma says, I'm with Andrew on the lights and no complaining about lack of daylight saving time if you won't turn on the lights, William. I'm gonna be the cave dweller soon. We're gonna be have to go and look in the dark. But the light is supposed to be on the outside, everybody. It's supposed to be on the outside.
Okay, so then our eyes start getting glowing in
the dark.
You're gonna be looking like them people on that move Salem's Lot.
Susie says, I found an AG design kit, all the winter crystal. Gonna try to put a few bracelets together.
Oh, nice.
Susan said KX5 was really pretty. Yes, it was. That's good. Some good citrine. Some good citrine. What are these?
Get side, bro.
Petersite?
This is the way.
Ooh, this is the way. This is, boy, I wish my camera, I don't know if you can see how pretty these are. Look at these. These are Petersite. Look at that one. That's got some good flash on it. Beautiful Petersite. Student says, I'll have to post my work tomorrow. I get busy and forget to do it.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Do it. We want to see it. So there are only 6 of these available. These are smooth rounds and Petersite, like triple, quadruple, quintuple grade A Petersite here. 15 millimeter approximately. This is the prettiest. I don't know where Andrew got this. It's like the prettiest Petersite I've ever seen in my life. So there are 5 of those, no, 6 of those available, $7 each. Well worth that. I don't know where that's, if that's a whole strand, that would be amazing money. Both in beauty and in money.
My idea.
Oh, I thought you were keeping all these, Andrew.
Oh, which ones? No, I kept other ones.
Andrew is going to keep all of these.
I shared a little bit.
He shared a few of them. KX7. These are hand-carved carnelian leaf coins.
I love those, by the way.
Yeah, Andrew kept a bunch of these, but he let go.
I was only for myself, and then I was like, I'll share. And
then he never got them back.
No.
These vary from about 15 to 14 and a half, 15 and a half to 14 and a half millimeters. And there are 5 of them available. They were $8 each. They are now $6 each. If you would like any of those, grab them now. Again, these are the things that Andrew's making his stuff with. So you want, and people always ask us, do you sell what Andrew uses in his jewelry? No. Usually not. This is a chance to get some of these things. There we are. Spunky is with us. Says, hi guys and everyone. I saw that Danielle Wicks was showing some of your buttons and clasps. Yes, some of our AG fine pewter line. We were hanging out with her for a while until we had to start our own live here. So hopefully, is she finished now? Hopefully we'll see some people coming over and hanging out with us too. We sent some of our people to go over and check her out. We love cross-promoting our friends. So these are, this is peridot nuggets, right, Andrew? Or is this green opal?
That's neither.
Neither. They're garnets.
Green garnet.
They are green garnets. This is, I don't know, I left while she was on. Okay, I wasn't sure. So these are green garnets, and these are kind of green garnet chips / nuggets. And they're 50 cents each only. They were $1 each. Andrew's dropping them. He did the pricing on these today, dropping them down to 50 cents each only. So KX8, 50 cents each, 20 of them available. Green garnet. You want some green garnet? Don't want to pay for a whole strand? There you go. Order them by the bead. 20 beads available, 50 cents each only.
I think those are fun.
Those are really nice. I love those.
Surprise.
Yeah, I love those kind of chips. I love working with those. Especially, I like making earrings out of those.
I made some stuff out of that.
KX9. This is carved sodalite. Carved sodalite rounds, hand carved.
Aren't those nice?
Those are really nice. There's the love these, and they are approximately 20 millimeters. $6 each. Those would make beautiful earrings if somebody got both of them. $6 each. Carved, hand carved sodalite. 2 beads available.
We watched the part. Well, I was gonna say something. I don't know if I should say it.
Why?
I was gonna say, and they are comparing me to somebody, and I can't wait for the day when I make new friends that don't compare me to other people. As my introduction.
Yeah, that's how you get introduced to the world.
As somebody's sibling.
Right. But he's more than that, everybody. Thanks.
And clearly I'm not friends with this person.
No, because they would know otherwise. KX10 are these beautiful aquamarine cylinders. Aren't those pretty? They were $2 each, taking them down to $1.50 for y'all in this live. Oh, got a cat hair on me. There we go. $1.50 each. They come in at about 8 millimeters by 10. 8 by 10 cylinders in gorgeous quality aquamarine. Hello, Nancy. Thanks for joining us. Beautiful quality aquamarine. Boy, those aquamarine rondelles, if we had more of those from the first show, I could have sold probably 20, 30, 40 more of those. Y'all kept requesting that. I think that was LX24 or something like 23 or 24. I wish I could have gotten more, but we didn't have any more. How big is the hole? Asked Spunky. These are generally regular hole size. So about, the calipers are saying 1.5 millimeters. I would
probably should have showed me, and then maybe I could have found some more.
1.6 millimeters, 1.5 millimeters is what it looks like the hole. As long as they're drilled all the way through at that size, I can't guarantee that. These are small enough. Maybe they are. They look like they are.
I have that power one.
You have that power.
The finding power.
The finding power. This is KX10. Only 10 of these are available. Get them now. Don't delay. I cannot tell you if anyone's buying these because I'm not watching on our other devices. Ooh, Andrew priced these really good. This is Blue Chalcedony. Blue Chalcedony, top drilled faceted drops at only $3.50 a bead. Really nice quality on these. Really nice quality. You don't have much of the white matrix that's usually with these to create the blue lace agate. Beautiful. 8 of them available. These are, let me pick one just to give you a general size, about 13 by 16 and a half millimeters. Generally. KX11, they were $4.50 each. Andrew dropped them a whole buck. $3.50 each. When you think about that, dropping these $1, because they're priced generally by what, like by the strand. That's dropping quite a bit of dollars off of that strand when you think about it.
Well, I just want people to be happy in their heart.
Right? No, I'm not saying anything. I just, I am saying something, but I want people to know, because I want people to know how good of a deal that is. Because sometimes you look at it and it's like, oh, it's just $1. But it's $1 off of what a whole strand would have been.
No, it's not $1 off the strand. It's $1
per piece off of what the strand would have been.
So it's like getting 30% off.
Yeah, it's a good discount. Okay, this is one we've had before, and y'all went crazy for these before. We have a few more of them. We have a few more. Suzanne is back. Hello, Suzanne. These are these turquoise flowers or melons. And these are a turquoise. This is KX12. Boy, Andrew went from $5 down to $3 on those, everybody. $3 each only. I know we had these before and people went crazy for them. I think we sold out the first time around. Found some more of them. So here they are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them only. KX12. KX12 is stabilized. Yes, Susan. They are stabilized. They are not going to fall apart or crumble apart on you.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes people, they say, oh, I don't want to work with the stabilizer, but then I got one.
Good luck working with the non-stabilized.
Somebody brought in this vintage jewelry, and they're like, I don't know why it's like falling apart. I spent a lot of money on it. And I was like, yeah, because it's a very soft stone.
Yeah, turquoise can just turn to powder away.
Mm-hmm. So stabilized is actually pretty good. And I don't know anybody who sells turquoise nowadays.
Unstabilized.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dangerous, I think.
Mm-hmm. So most people sell it stabilized.
Yeah. KX12, $3 each. Suzanne says, I love those. Yeah. I know a number of people got them the first time. I don't know if people want more or if you've used them, but make some earrings out of those and you will sell those all day long.
We made bracelets in the shop. Remember that?
Yep. All right. This is some agate. Some beautiful agate. Look at these big, juicy pieces. That's a dyed agate. But look at how beautiful. Is this dyed? I don't know that it's actually dyed.
I'm gonna say
probably.
Yeah, I'll say that's dyed.
Probably dyed.
But
it's natural-ish. It's not like crazy colors.
You know, that I don't know, because I have some pieces of agate that's not dyed and it looks like this.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's dyed or not, honestly.
If it is dyed, we were not told that it was.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it is dyed.
Hey, Vicky says, I just got home from work. Did I miss anything I can't live without? I don't know. You've only missed 12 of them so far. You missed 12. We did have some turquoise, some citrine, some beautiful things. Hello, Anna. Thank you for joining us. So make sure you hit that replay button when we're finished, Vicky, and check out the first 12. So these are beautiful. Just to give you a size, I'm going to pick this one.
So here's a question.
This one's 37.5 by 43.5.
Hypothetically speaking, if you were to split a room, do you split it on the bulkhead, but it doesn't line up with the rafters? Or do you line it up with the rafters, but it doesn't line up with the lintels?
With the what?
Lintels called a post.
The post. So we have posts. We have posts and we have rafters. The posts do not line up with the rafters. So do you split a room going by the posts, or do you split the room on the rafter? So either way, something's going to be off.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that we line it up with the posts.
I know you are.
Because then it makes these weird, like, odd cubbies.
Yeah, and I was thinking line up with the rafters for more structurally sound building.
I don't know.
But either way, Suzanne says whichever one is more stable. You need to make sure what is load bearing. There's no loads going to be on these. So either way, we're not. Yeah, it's more visually, because really we're not doing a lot to connect anything.
No, I mean, we could, but that adds another like $1,000.
What is this?
Peruvian opal.
Peruvian opal.
And it has dendrites.
Dendritic Peruvian opal. Dendritic Peruvian opal. $3.50 a stone only. We are just partitioning. Yes, Anna. So these are 17 millimeters approximately. This, I'm just doing this one by about 24. 17 by 24 on this one. And these are drilled top to bottom lengthwise. They're drilled lengthwise. So whatever the longest edge is, they're drilled that way. So these are now all showing you how they're drilled top to bottom. KX14, $3.50 each, only 9 of those available. Oh, we're up to 19 people watching. Thank you all so much.
Here's the other thing,
though. Oh.
If I make my section bigger, then it goes over a light. Well, not necessarily.
He says, never mind. Oh, we have 24. We just jumped up to 24 people watching. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And this is, there are some easy computer programs where you can put your floor plan in and generate a 3D illustration.
Does it have all my stuff?
He's like, does it have all my stuff in here? So these are
Might break the computer.
Fossilized coral. Fossilized coral. This is so super pretty. Look at this. And it's vintage, y'all. We don't buy modern day coral. And they're drilled, top drilled.
Well, the modern doesn't matter because it's been dead for millions of years. But we don't buy contemporary coral. But fossilized coral doesn't matter.
Yeah, fossilized doesn't matter. Beautiful. Anna says, that's a cool stone. I have some of that. Nice. Look how beautiful these pieces are, though. Lots of good patterning in these. Lots of good patterns in these. There are 8 of these available. They are down from $4.50 each, down to $3.50 each. KX15, if you'd like to purchase, send us an email with the lot number in the subject line to info@allegorygallery.com. We do not take claims over comments, only via email. Please send a new email each time. If you reply to your previous email, it groups them together in our inbox in a way that you will probably lose out on almost everything. So just send a brand new email each time. Put us in your address book. Makes it super duper easy. Okay, here we have a pear. This is a gemstone pear. And it is a beautiful pair of amethyst drops. It's $16 for the pair. There is only one available. We're not selling this individually. That would be crazy, right? But we found this pair, and we said, let's put this on here. So instead of $20 for the pair, it's $16 for the pair. And this pair is 13.3 millimeters by 34.3. So there they are, which I think that works out to be
Where is everybody watching?
like an inch and a quarter. It's about a ½ an inch by an inch and a quarter. Yeah, Andrew's asking, where's everybody watching from? Let us know where you're tuning in from. Let's make friends, right? That's a good way to try to make friends. You might meet somebody on the live who lives close to you, and you become best bead pals. Um, 15, 16, where's 17? There's 18 and 19. Did you miss 17? Well, we'll skip to 20, 19, 20. Well, we'll skip to 18 and see. Or is it hiding under here? There it is. Hiding underneath 30. Let's see. St. Louis, Missouri. Northfield, Minnesota. Long Island, New York. Midwest.
Where is Midwest? Who put that?
That is Dominion Movement. Milwaukee. These are dyed chalcedony, right?
Let me check.
He's across the room.
It is.
Yes, it is. We have Northern Virginia, Aurora, Colorado, Nicholasville, Kentucky, Missouri. So dyed chalcedony. These are 50 cents each only. This one is 11.8. So about 12 millimeters by about 16.5 millimeters for that one. They are drilled top to bottom as shown here. Madison, Wisconsin. KX17 is very pretty, says Susan. These are pretty stones. Like we always say, we don't mind dyed as long as we know it's dyed, right? Because dyed stuff can be super pretty. And actually, dyed chalcedony, we have these at 50 cents each. But some strands that we have of dyed chalcedony are insanely expensive. So, just so you know. Ligonier, Pennsylvania. Diane. Shenandoah Valley, Virginia. Uh-huh. So if you see anyone near you, you might want to make friends. You never know.
Maybe.
You never know.
If you like that kind of thing.
If you like that kind of thing. Making friends. Now, you don't like to make friends?
Sometimes.
All right, everybody. These are some magnificent pieces of lapis lazuli. And they are drilled top to bottom as I'm showing them to you. Beautiful pieces of lapis. Look at the dark blue. Look at the beautiful white and gold colors, the pyrite in there. Stunning, stunning stones. Only $6 each. Andrew's bringing that price down for y'all from $8 to $6. Anna says, wow, that's blue. Yes, this is some high quality lapis stones. Probably from Afghanistan. That's where this deep, deep blue stuff usually comes from. Look at that. Look at the metallic flash in those. There are 5 of these available. Only $6 now, down from $8. This was an expensive strand, obviously, to begin with. This is a vintage strand as well, where this is coming. Cheryl says, I have one of those. It's a gorgeous blue. Thank you for saying so. These are lovely. These are lovely. So $6 each. KX18. Only 5 of them available. Ooh, what is this? I didn't even see this one. KX. Oops, I skipped 19. Okay, we're going right. Never mind. Hold on, everybody. Let's do these in order. KX19. This is a beautiful amethyst druzy pendant. You can see where the hole is.
Look how pretty that is.
Look at how pretty that is. Beautiful amethyst druzy pendant. Here's the back. Even the back is pretty on this. Look at the beautiful crystal color. This is, let me do this one in inches, probably is the easiest. About 2.5 inches by about an inch. If you want it in millimeters, that comes to about 23.3 millimeters by about 60 or 59.5 millimeters. $14 only, down from 20 bucks. 20 used to be a $20 pendant. That's definitely worth $20 in the store for sure. But Andrew's bringing it down for y'all if you want it. $14. One available. We've only got one left of those. KX19. What'd you say, Andrew? Nothing.
I was trying to make that in town.
Oh. And then you made a lot of sound.
Okay. One moment, please.
One moment, please. What are you working on?
I'm just trying to clean a little.
Oh.
Get some of these things cleared off.
This is KX20. This is the same design. Maybe you can see it a little bit easier in this one. Same design that was in the Sodalite. That's the word. The Sodalite before. But this one is in a quartz. Hand carved. KX20. It's about 20.5 millimeters. KX20, $6 each. One available. That'd make a beautiful pendant. Hand carved. KX20. KX21. We've got some beautiful quartz here. Beautiful quartz. We have 3 of these available at only $4 each. I love the colors. You got kind of that. Is this a particular kind of quartz, Andrew? It's got the gray and it's really pretty.
Yeah, they sometimes call it hydroquartz, and sometimes it's called lodolite.
Lodolite. Hydroquartz. Yeah. So these were $5 each. They are now down to $4 each for y'all. If you are interested. You made a mess.
Oh, wow.
What are you making messes about?
On purpose.
The smallest one of these is 12.7 by 15.4. And we have 3 of these, KX21, $4 each. 3 available. Lodolite quartz. Hydro quartz, you said?
Sometimes it's called that.
I like that name, hydro quartz.
Especially if it's got that water inside.
Oh, the water trapped. These are moonstone, yes?
Natural moonstone.
Natural moonstone. KX22, natural moonstone saucers. Look at how beautiful those are. Natural moonstone saucers, $2 each only. Woo. You give me a good deal on those. Beautiful color. Natural moonstone saucers. Let me just pick. I'll pick this one. It's like kind of a middle size. It looks like about 18 millimeters by about 7.7. 7.5 by 18 millimeters. There are 8 of these available. $2 each only. KX22. Y'all like the loose gemstone lots?
I don't know.
Let us know. You like these? Everybody like loose gemstones or not? Tired of the loose gemstones. KX23. We have 2 of these. Cheryl says, it's my fave. Suzanne says, yes. And says, I love the loose gemstones. Thank you. Good to know. Susan likes them. Good, good, good. Dominion says, yeah, I love seeing the natural beauty. Nice. We got lots of natural beauty, whether it's loose or strands or whatever. Spunky says, yes, like them. Thank you. These are 2 drops. They are 2 different sizes, so unless you're doing asymmetrical, they're probably not going to be, you're going to want the pair, but they're $2 each only. And this is 9 millimeters on this one by about 39. And this one at the widest is about 6.5 by 35.5. So there you go. You want bigger or smaller, you can let me know. Teresa loves the loose gemstones. Norma says yes. Yeah, this way you don't have to pay for a whole strand at like much higher prices, right? Especially for those of you maybe, well, for anybody. If you're just, if you're,
Sometimes you don't need a whole strand.
no, if you're a hobbyist and you're looking to make different things, sometimes you don't want a whole strand. If you are making things for shows and selling things out there, sometimes you want to have a variety at your booth instead of all of the same thing. So it can work both ways.
You know, I do think there's something to be said about editing, because I notice, like, when I show like one or two of my creature things, ornaments, I sell them like almost instantly. But if I show a bunch of them,
And you show you have 9 of them each.
people then they get hesitant.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What is this stone?
That's beautiful.
It is something beautiful.
That is this is yellow opal.
Yellow opal. I'm going to write that on this little paper here. Yellow opal. $1.50 each only, everybody. Yellow opal for $1.50. 13 millimeters by about 24. KX24 yellow opal, the marquee cut. That's what that's called, right? Marquee cut.
Sometimes
Almondine. Almondine. Almond. KX24. $1.50 each only. I can't see if we're selling out, but I have a feeling maybe we sold out on that because that's a good price and those are good stones.
Do you want me to do a recap?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll go over and let you know what's sold and what isn't.
Okay. Look at
Get
this.
ready, y'all.
Look at this agate. Whoa! Okay, we'll set this here so you have something to look at. Andrew's going to let me know what's selling. Hopefully things are selling. Maybe nothing's sold. Maybe you don't want anything. That'd be terrible. While he's getting that, let me size these for you. These are about 10.5 by about 25.5. Janice is here, says, hello everyone, long time no see. It's been a hard 6 months, but I'm hoping to get back to creating soon. We hope you can too. We were wondering where you've been. And these holes are actually kind of, these are 2.6 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter holes. It looks like they go all the way through too. Sometimes they drill from each side, but these look like they're drilled all the way through. 2.6 millimeter. That's pretty nice size hole for beads like this.
All right. I don't know what we have numbers wise.
Yeah.
So we have multiple claims for KX1.
Okay, we have 5 of those total.
Multiple claims for KX2.
We only have 5 of those as well.
We have a claim for KX3.
KX3, we have 6 of those, so we have 5 of those left, it sounds like.
KX5.
So KX4 is still available. KX5, there are 4 of them total.
KX7, multiple claims.
Multiple claims. We have 5 of those total. KX7, that's a hand-carved carnelian.
KX9, multiple claims.
So the green garnet, the 8 didn't sell yet. Multiple claims for KX9. We only have 2 of those. So those are sold out. That's
KX10.
KX10. We have 10 of those total.
Multiple claims.
He said multiple claims.
KX11.
That is 8 of those available.
We got claims for 3.
So it looks like 5 left of KX11. That's the blue chalcedony.
KX12, multiple claims.
Okay, we had 10 of those available. That's this turquoise. So we still have some of those, maybe.
No.
Sold 10 at KX12. 10 of those sold.
Lots of claims. There's probably 1, 2, 3, 4. There's so many claims.
Okay, so.
All right, KX14.
So I guess the turquoise sold out. KX14.
KX15.
We had 9 of 14. We have 8 of 15.
KX16.
That,
I have 2 claims.
That's for the one pair, so that's sold out. 16 is sold out.
I have 4 claims for KX17.
We had 4 of those, so that's sold out.
KX18. I have multiple claims.
We had 5 of those. That's the lapis, big chunky lapis. 18 is sold out.
Yeah.
You have 5 of claims. Okay, so the lapis sold out. Thank you so much.
No claims for KX19.
Okay, that's the amethyst pendant. So that's still available. KX19.
KX20.
20 we only had 1 of. So that's sold out.
No claims for KX21.
That's the Lodolite. So KX21 is still available.
Multiple claims for KX22.
22 we had 8 of.
That's not sold out.
So that's sold out. So the moonstone is sold out.
KX23. Multiple claims.
We had 2 of those. So those are 2 different size drops. So that's sold out.
KX24.
24 we had 4 of.
Sold out.
Okay, so 24 is sold out. And this is 25 we're looking at right now.
And multiple claims for 25.
So we have 11 of these available for 25.
We've got 5 claims for 25.
5 claims, so there are 6 of these still available. 6 of these are still available. These are the ones that I was saying they would be really good leather because they're 2.6 millimeter holes. So you get that 2 millimeter leather in there, about 10.5 by 25.5 or 26. This one's a little chunkier millimeters. And KX25. Thank you all so much who are claiming things. Sorry we couldn't tell you if everything's exactly sold out, but if you want to know, just send us an email if you're watching this in the replay, and we'll let you know. Or if you don't get it, usually how it works, if you don't get an invoice back from me, then you know it's sold out. Ooh, next up, these are so pretty. Look at this quartz or agate. Quartz and agate. I don't know. This is beautiful. Beautiful with these stripes. Maybe you like the stripes. The inclusions in there. Maybe you don't like them as much, so maybe you want these ones instead. Amanda says, darn, I have to go. See you next time. Hey, Amanda. Sorry you have to go.
KX26.
What's that?
1 claim for KX.
1 claim for these so far. These are, so we have 4 of them still available. These are about 25 by 39 millimeters. 25 by 39, probably 25 by 40 is what they're meant to be. KX26, only $2 each. Beautiful. That's a great pendant right there. Probably could also make that a focal piece in a bracelet. Could be really nice too. They'd be a good size for my wrist and to be a focal piece like that. KX26. 4 of them left. Oh, it must have turned 9 o'clock recently. All right. Had to fix my screen. KX26, KX27. Ooh, look at these little goody nuggets. So these are kind of like a simple cut tumbled quartz. Simple cut and tumbled. They are drilled lengthwise, but they're like, they look icy. Like these have that good icy look. I like when quartz looks like this. It almost looks like blocks of ice. These are only $2 each. There are 12 of them available. KX27. Let me get you a size on these. These are, I'll just test this one. 14 millimeters by about 23 and a half. 14 by 23 and a half. They are drilled lengthwise. Beautiful. $2 each. KX27.
2 claims for KX27.
2 claims, so we're down to 10 of those left only. 10 of those. KX27. KX28. What was this? This was polka dot agate? Polka dot agate.
I looked up some like cabochons on that, and they're expensive.
Yeah. Well, we have pendants of polka dot agate in the store, I think, and they're like $30 a pendant or $20 a pendant.
Yeah, I was surprised.
It's not inexpensive, but these beads are. Andrew marked these at 75 cents each. Down from $1.50. He did half price sale for you on these, and then he looked them up and found out that they're worth more and didn't change the price. Oh, wow. These are really cool. These are kind of that elongated chiclet. About 11.7 by 20 millimeters. At its widest or so, it's about 5, but this is the shape that it has. And these are really cool. KX28, there's 11 of them each, or 11 available, 75 cents each only. Down from
2 claims for KX28.
2 claims so far for these.
4 claims for KX28.
Oh, 4, 5, 6, that's 6 total so far, so 5 left.
Yeah, we have 5 left.
5 of them left. All right.
2 of those.
Huh?
2 more have been claimed.
So 3 of them left. Only 3 of these left, 75 cents each. Oh, Susie must be watching in the past, saying lovely moonstone. Susie, jump to the front of the line. You're watching in the past. You're watching in the past. She'll see that in about another 20 minutes, probably. KX29. These are some more of that lovely yellow topaz. Beautiful giant stones. $8 each, down from $12 each. Faceted yellow topaz. About 20, let's just say 22 by about 32. And this one's a little bit bigger. 28 by about 31. So it's a little shorter, but a little wider. These are superb chunks of yellow topaz. Or lemon topaz, lemon topaz. Not lemon quartz, lemon topaz.
I got 1 claim for that.
Okay, so one of the KX29s is sold. We've got 1 left. Did they say which one they wanted?
Nope.
Nope, good. I get to pick. I like that better. It makes it easier on me. KX29, $8 each. Only 1 left. 1 has sold, 1 remains. We're going to 40 tonight, y'all, by the way, since we're at 30 now. All right. What are these little beauties? These are just an agate, a type of agate. But look at them all. They're really super pretty. Really pretty. These are rounds, 10 millimeter rounds. Look at some of the banding on these. Kind of banded agate. Some of them have these kind of, I don't know what you want to call that. They look like dimples to me, but they're not actually. Some of them have these. These are only 50 cents a bead. They were 75 cents a bead. This is a really nice quality on these. Just really pretty beads. Let me bring a bunch of them up closer to you so you can see. But such pretty patterns. These are the kind of things that are fun to make little earrings with, or add them to something else on an earring. Give you a little bit of extra patterning to that. KX30, these are also really great to make a bracelet with. You can make a really nice bracelet using those. And nice warm colors here for the fall. KX30, 50 cents each. 36 of them available. 30.
Claim for 6 of those.
6 of those have sold, so 30 of them left only. 30 of them left, 50 cents each. All right, KX31. What is this stone? Moonstone. Woo! Look at that one. That one just flashing right at me. Look at that.
Somebody must be in the past because we got a claim for KX12.
KX12. Did we sell out of that one already? KX12. That was the turquoise, so we still have some of that, I think we said. Or did we sell out? I don't know. I know some people working in the past. Look at this beautiful moonstone. These are faceted rondelles. Blue moonstone. And they vary in size. So I'm going to pull the smallest one, I think, is the smallest one. I think it's this one. These are about 10.5. And then the biggest one looks to be about 17. So it's an assortment. They're $2.50 each. They got some really nice. Can you see the blue flashing there on those? Depends.
Got a claim for KX31, 4 of them.
4 of them. Okay, so we're down to, what is it? 12 left? No, 13 left. 13 left. Out of these, only $2.50 each. Whew. Look at that flash. Some good stuff right there. $2.50 each only. And remember, if you're buying even numbers, unless you tell me, I will try to find pairs for you as best I can. I can never guarantee it. It depends where you fall in the line of what other people have chosen and what's left. But we do the best we can to get you pairs if you buy in even numbers, assuming you're probably making earrings. And then here is a smaller version of those little hand-carved quartz beads. And these are about 16 millimeters round. And they are $3 each, and there are 2 of them available. We didn't have a pair of the other one, but if you've got, I don't know if anyone got that bigger one. That was, I don't know now. Oh, there it is. KX20. So if somebody got KX20, we didn't have pairs of that. But you might want to grab the KX32's earring and pendant set right there. I don't know if anyone got 20, but there it is, KX20, and then KX32. That would make a great earring and pendant set. KX32. 2 of them available, $3 each. So for $12, you could have an earring and pendant set, everybody.
We have, what is the number?
20.
We have KX32.
That's this one, yep.
And we have,
How many claims for 32?
one says bow, one has ×2, one has ×2.
Okay, so 32 is sold out for sure. We only had 2 of those. Okay. Now this came from a very expensive strand of turquoise. These are turquoise coins. I'm going to say coins. Heishi. And these came from a very expensive strand. We have, I'll show you, we have a like kind of a quarter strand or a half strand here. And we've had some of these strands. I don't know if we've sold them all. We still have this one, which is a partial. These are expensive. This is good turquoise, vintage turquoise. So we're selling individual heishi beads or discs of this turquoise. They do vary in size. This looks like to be the biggest one I have here. It's about 12. And this looks to be the smallest. It's about 10. So they do vary. As you can see on here, they vary. But they're $1.25 each.
I have one claim for KX33.
Okay, for one of them?
Four.
Four of those. So we have 75 of them available. They're $1.25 each.
I just got a claim for 12.
12 more? All right. So 16 of those have sold so far.
Another 12.
Another 12. So add 16 to 12. 8, 20, 28.
Another 10.
38. So we've sold half of them approximately so far. $1.25 each for these turquoise heishi.
20.
20 more. So that's about, what, 58? Beautiful. This is the whole strand we're taking these from for y'all. So you will get, if you order these, you're going to get one of these or more. These are the ones you'll get.
Wait a second. It says KX20 matching to 32.
Oh yeah, 20 and 32, or it could be a set.
What is, I don't know what it is.
I just said if somebody didn't buy 20, they might want 32 and 20. Because it could be a pendant and earring set.
Okay, so I don't know what that means.
Well, it depends where they are in line, whether they get it or not.
I don't think that's a claim though. So there's 20 more.
Just another 20 more?
No. I was confused because of the way it's phrased. The last claim I said it had 20 claims for it, but it's not. That's not. It was not a claim. It was a question.
Oh, it was a question. So we're back down to 30 some of these, not 50 some.
You just got a claim for 10.
So 40 some, probably about 48 of these, if we're right. There are still more of these available. It should be no matter what. So if you're looking for these, $1.25 each. Turquoise, heishi, natural vintage turquoise. It is stabilized, but not dyed. And these are beautiful heishi beads. That was a very expensive strand we took apart for y'all to sell it individually for those of you who want it that way. Okay, so that was 33. Here's 34. Some more blue chalcedony. Beautiful chunks of blue chalcedony. There are 12 of these available. These are so much fun. They are so much fun. I'm trying to see. The hole is top drilled on these. So the hole goes through the tops. I'm trying to turn them all the correct way so you can see. They are drops. And they are adorable, I think. Okay, so they're drilled across the top. The tops are all up now. And they are lovely pieces of blue chalcedony. I think November, is it November 11th? Somewhere in November, I think, starts Mercury retrograde. So you want to have your blue chalcedony pendant or pocket bead around to help foster better communication through Mercury retrograde. These are only $3 each. KX34. Let me measure, I don't know. I'm going to measure this one. 15.5 by 29. Let's just say 29 millimeters is this one. So you can kind of judge the rest of them by that. We've got the penny here as well. KX34, blue chalcedony. I love the squiggly ones. I think this one might be my favorite right here. But I also really like this one. This looks like a Star Trek lapel pin.
I love those.
Yeah, these are really cool. This looks like a blobby one. I like that. I like the weird. Period.
No claim.
No claims on KX34. All right. $3 each only. I thought those were fun.
Me too.
Okay, that's all right. You don't have to love everything, everybody. There are a few things, though, that haven't had any claims yet tonight. I know. KX35. Are these amalgamated stones?
There's another claim for KX33.
33? Oh, those are the turquoise. So these are like an amalgamation stone. They're put together. These are dyed, but they're just fun. They're just really fun.
Oh, you got a claim for KX34, the Star Trek lapel pin.
Okay, so we got one claim on 34 at least. Susie says, I made that comment a long time ago. It just popped up for us, so I thought you were in the past, Susie. I thought you were in the past.
I only got one claim just now, 1 minute ago.
So this is, oh no, she meant the comment on the moonstone, I think we were talking about, or the, these are 20 millimeter discs, and there are 8 of them. They're only 75 cents. If you want a little fun pink stone, there you go. What are you doing over there? That was what, 35? Ooh. This is some dyed chalcedony, everybody, but this is some nice color. This is some nice color. KX36. KX36. Dyed chalcedony, these kind of flat faceted beads. Flattish, faceted. Good size, good color. I'm going to measure this one just to give you an idea. It's about 24 by 22. So 24 by 22 on that one. They are drilled top to bottom. Let me flip them all around so that they're drilled top to bottom this way. KX36, $2.50 each. $2.50 each. 15 of those available. Super pretty. Dyed chalcedony. Kind of looks like aquamarine, right? I love chalcedony because chalcedony has that, it has a great glow from inside when it reflects light. And then when you dye it different colors, you get colors that you can't always get. Or at least, like if this were aquamarine at this price, at this size and quality, that would be a like out of one, it'd be $12.50 a stone. These are dyed chalcedony, and like I said, some dyed chalcedony is really expensive, but we're trying to keep the price low for you on these. So $2.
One claim for KX36.
One claim so far, so 14 of them still available. Anna says seafoam green. It is. It's a beautiful. It would be like if aquamarine and moss aqua kind of came together. Really pretty color. KX36. $14 of those still left. We got one claim so far only on that. We've got 20 people watching. If you're new here, please say hi. If you haven't said hi yet tonight, let us know you're tuning in. And please hit the share button. Let people know we exist. Let people know we're out there in the world. We have been in business since 2011. since 2011. Time is flying by. Let's see. Come on, get out of there. All right, these are just fun. These are moonstone rondelles. We have peach moonstone, we have regular moonstone, and we have gray moonstone. You can pick if you want, or I'll just pick for you. But these are beautiful moonstone rondelles. They've got beautiful color, beautiful chatoyance in there. Look at that, those flashing lights. These are approximately 11.5 millimeters. 11 to 11.5, it looks like. Beautiful moonstone rondelles, smooth rondelles. Only $1 each. KX37. KX37. Whoop. Boy, I'm getting clumsy with these tonight. KX38. Did you ever bring me a 40, Andrew? No. You never brought me a 40. Well, it sounds like liquor, right?
I got 2 claims for KX36.
36. 2 more or 2 total?
2 of them.
2 of them total, so there's 13 of them still available.
What do y'all want for the last and final?
Let's give them something nice.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
They all have been.
So these are really beautiful, crystal clear quartz faceted nuggets. This one's more turtle shaped. This one's more pear shaped. If you like one over the other, they're only $2.50 each. And let me give you the size. I'll give you the size of the kind of the pear shaped one. 13 by 18.5. 13 by 18.5. Beautiful quartz. Really nice faceting on those too. This one's faceted kind of in the linear lines. This one has the triangle or diamond cuts. I don't know what all those facet names are. I wish I did. I need to look at that sometime, but KX38. $2.50 each. That's a good deal on those. Those are really pretty stones. But because we don't quite have a pair, I'm giving you a good deal on those. All right. They're rolling all over. Rolling all over. I don't want to let go. Trying not to show you the whole string and everything. And it says, look at facet names in your free time. Quote, free time, right, William? Yeah. When I get some of that, I'll look them all up, right? In our free time to do things like that. Looking up facet names. She's saying we don't have free time, which is true most of the time. And in our free time, we're trying to relax a little bit, right? So this is about 14 millimeter faceted rounds in this beautiful agate. These are fun. These remind me of snow on the ground. Snow covering the ground. I think these are really pretty. And we have 22 of them available, only 75 cents each. Brought that down from $1 to 75 cents.
These are for my private, not my privates.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's KX39. And Andrew's got KX40 coming right up from his private collection. Coming right up.
Don't laugh.
Coming right up. We got 25 people watching, the most people we've had all night, watching right here at the end. If you did miss anything, we've got one more to go, so don't go yet. But if you have missed anything, if you're on YouTube, you can scroll back anytime and take a look. But if you are on Facebook, you got to wait till the end and then come back and watch the replay. So you can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/Allegory Gallery or facebook.com/Allegory Gallery. KX40 coming up, $6 each from Andrew's private stock. Ooh.
Blue sapphire.
Blue sapphire drops.
These are mine.
These are mine, he says. He's sharing them.
Share.
They are top drilled. There's the hole. Top drilled. These are small, but they are nice.
Smaller. Some of them are bigger.
So this is one of the smaller ones.
That was a graduated.
So it is about 5 millimeters by about 10.5. And then one of the larger ones goes to 6.5 millimeters by 15. So, like I said, if you pick out pairs, we do our best to get you evens if we can, or similar ones. These are really beautiful. Andrew's private stash. These are some of the ones he uses. Blue sapphire faceted drops. Blue sapphire, everybody. Blue sapphire faceted drops. $6 each one. $6 each one. $6 each one. 21 of them he's giving up if y'all want them. So we'll see if he's getting these back or if you've all taken them. All right. So that's KX40. If you'd like to purchase from this video tonight, take down the lot numbers, KX40. Send it to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com with the quantity that you would like. So for example, address an email to info@allegorygallery.com, put KX40 times 6 in the subject line, and hit send. That's the only way to claim from us. You must claim via email. It cuts down on all those, did you really want it? How many? Going back and forth. Send us the email. We also stream in multiple locations, so those streaming comments don't always come in the same order. Email comes in order. We know who got what. First come, first serve. First come, first serve. All right. Take a look at those one last time for those sapphires. Nice, beautiful, natural color on those. Stunning quality. $6 each for those drops. All right, y'all. That's the show for this evening. Let me flip this camera right around and say a quick goodbye. Hi, everybody. It's me, William. If you don't know who I am, if you're tuning into us and you don't know who we are Andrew and William of Allegory Gallery. And that's Andrew over there in the background. And we have been supplying beads and art and jewelry since 2011. Yeah. And right here from Ligonier, Pennsylvania. We are also in Johnstown. We are in Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
Our shop
is where our physical shop is located. This is Star Cottage Studio that we're in now. If you'd like to support Star Cottage Studio, we have a Patreon. So patreon.com/Star Cottage Studio. Join us there, and you get sneak peeks into all the things we're getting up to, like the holiday collection that we're releasing, at least part of it, on November 1st. So if you've been wondering what we're doing there, check out the Patreon. If you remember, Andrew has some sneak peeks over there of what he's been working on for that. We have some sugar plums.
Once you have everything's a little bit more organized, then I can add we can update even more.
Yeah, we'll be updating a lot. So join us on the Patreon, help support Star Cottage Studio here and what we do. All the money that we raise on Patreon goes back into Star Cottage Studios somehow. Sometimes it's to buy lighting. Sometimes it's to, fix holes in the roof. Sometimes it's, who knows? So we appreciate that. And if you have any questions, send us an email. Email is always the best way to reach out to us. info@allegorygallery.com. Don't forget the gallery. A lot of people do, even people who've been following us a long time. But we are info@allegorygallery.com. Teresa says, love what you've been putting on Patreon. Thank you so much. Andrew works hard to keep that up to date.
I could do better.
But we appreciate that. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. And we come to you live every weekday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Every weekday at 7:30 p.m.
Hour of power.
That's right.
Except it's more than an hour. It's usually like 3.
Yeah, we're usually on here at least 2 to 3 hours. Every weeknight from 7:30 p.m. on. Coming up on November 7th, Thursday, November 7th, we're going to have a Zoom make-along in lieu of, is what I'm trying to say, in lieu of the live. So 7:30 p.m. on November 7th, Zoom make-along.
Participate.
Yes, you can. You can participate too.
Action.
Live action. Join us on Zoom. Show us your face. Show us what you're making. We are going to be making things with Allegory Gallery inspiration kits or luxury bead blends. So if you don't have one, grab one.
You can still hang out with us.
You can still hang out no matter what.
Nobody
we don't
wants
chase
to
you
kill
away.
us.
We don't hit ban.
Maybe. I do.
Not for not having not having the right things to make.
No, not that. But if somebody sasses me, delete.
Ban. He's not afraid. He's
Then
not
my
afraid.
finger gets hot for it.
So thank you so much, everyone. Have an amazing night, and we will see you back here tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Getting wild, man.